Hello, Steve with Leaders Transform. I just wanted to share a little bit about maybe some things to do if you're a type of individual that has trouble speaking up in a meeting, right? You have that thought about being judged. You get a little anxious maybe when you're with a group of peers. And it's like, how do you get that out, right? You get that little dry mouth feeling, a little heart racing all of a sudden because you think you want to say something, but you're kind of like, ooh, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Um, so I'll share a little bit on that. But first, I'll share a quick story. I'm that type of individual. When I'm in with a large group of peers, I'm afraid I'm going to be judged a little, maybe. What I'm going to say is stupid. All those little things come up. And I convince myself to not speak up a lot of times. And recently, during a session, someone asked, hey, where else does that show up in your life? And that hit me. I'm like, ooh, where else does that show up for me? And I realized it, and I'll share a story. This picture behind me over here on the racing, right? When I was a novice racer, I would go to the back. I would tell the starters or the people on grid, hey, I want to start in the back. I don't want to be in the group. I don't want to make people mad because I'm not driving well, whatever it is. And one day, all of a sudden, I got told, hey, come with me. And they put me up near the start. So that race in particular, right there in the photo, was about 30 cars. And I got pushed up to start with probably around 8. And first, it scared the heck out of me. And I fell back a little bit. But then I realized, oh, I belong here. I've practiced. I've learned. I've got people mentoring me and helping me. It's the same way as you as a leader, right? You've been put in a position for your experiences, for what you do. You have a seat at the table. So I challenge you the next time you're there to speak up a little bit. It's tough, right? You'll get that feeling, but maybe try and just make it a challenge for yourself during the next meeting to say, I'm going to at least speak up once. Whether it be, hey, I agree with what so-and-so said, or maybe, hey, I have a question, but something just to start to break you out and recognize that, wait a minute, you're probably not getting a bunch of feedback and judgment on your, thoughts and input. You're probably providing value to that group. So just slow down, take a breath in, when that heart starts racing, slow it down a little bit, and then get involved. Challenge yourself in there. One of the ways I challenge a lot of individuals is to just be the first person. When the meeting starts, be the first person to actually speak up or ask a question and break that early on in the meeting just to help you get over those jitters early on. So there's what I've got to share today. So good luck.